In this video, I'm excited to share with you Monday.com's newest updates for March 2026. If you see any of these features and think, hey, that could be really good for me, I just don't know how to implement it or how I can add it to my workflow, then feel free to reach out and my team can help you implement these things into your workflow. My contact information is in the description below. And now let's jump into the updates. The first update that we're going to start with is managing your AI credits. If you're an admin within your Monday.com account, Monday has added a whole new section where you can manage all of the permissions and have a whole set of governance over who has access to how many credits and all different information that you may want to control regarding who is using your AI credits. Jumping over to workflows, Monday has added an option to have smart conditions within automations. So you can see that within this custom automation that I'm building, and this only applies to custom automations for right now, you can see that I've added this condition that says smart condition is met. So the way I would do it is I first have my trigger when an item is created, and then I can click add condition. And here you see I have the option for smart condition. Now, if I click on smart condition, you see that it gives me the option to define the logic, and I can also choose the values from the trigger. This is another great feature for the admins within the account. You know, sometimes someone on your team says, I just can't see this board. And you're like, but I already gave you access and you can't figure out why they can't see the board or maybe a column. So now Monday has given you the option to be able to log into a Monday account as a different user. So if I am in the admin section, I click on directory and I click on users. Then next to a specific user, I can click on the three dots and I can actually log in as this user. So that way I can troubleshoot where the issue may be and what they're not seeing that they need to be seeing. Everyone always loves a good Excel sheet, right? So Monday has now added the option to schedule an Excel sheet to be sent to you. So basically what happens is you have a board and you want it to be sent as an Excel sheet on a specific reoccurring schedule. Now you have that option. If you're using Monday Docs, you now have an easy way to manage all of your documents. I'm actually really excited about this feature because I find that sometimes I create documents and I don't remember where they are. And now I have everything in one place that I can easily manage them. The extract info AI block just became a whole lot smarter. It basically allows me to pull information from more complex documents, different kinds of documents, to pull it within my Monday board. So I can extract that information in an easier way. If my company has certain policies about deleting certain boards, I can now create a policy for an automated deletion of a board within Monday. Let's jump over to Monday service. The first update is that I can actually merge tickets. You know, sometimes you have a customer that may be really difficult and they submit a ticket and then an hour later, because they haven't heard from you, they submit another ticket. So now you have the option to merge these two tickets into one place. The second update to Monday service is that you can let external people access your Monday portal. Let's jump over to Monday Vibe, where there have been a few key releases this month. The first is that you can connect to your email. So if you're creating a Vibe and a certain place it seems like you may need email, the AI within Vibe will actually tell you, hey, do you want to connect to your email? And then you can connect to your email directly within the Vibe. So let's say you want to have something that when you push a button, an email goes out, you can use that new integration with your email, Gmail or Outlook, within the Vibe. The next update to Monday Vibe is that you can decide to push updates manually. So what that means is that you can have a Vibe that people are already using, but you need to go in and edit it so you can decide when you want to push those updates. The next option is something that I personally have been playing with and I think is a great new feature, is the option to have a discussion with Monday Vibe before you actually change the code. Sometimes you're in the middle of building a Vibe and you kind of have a question because you're not sure the best way to do it and you want to have that conversation. So you can actually just turn on the discuss mode and it won't change the code, but it will just be a discussion within Monday Vibe. And finally, Monday Vibe has added the options to have different themes. So you can actually choose different themes and colors for your vibe. If you're using Monday Sidekick now allows you to add charts to an existing dashboard. So you can say like, hey, Sidekick, can you please add a pie chart about this information? And it will automatically add it to your dashboard for you. Over to the CRM. If you're using campaigns to send out email blasts to your customers, you can now see a list of which emails or campaign was set out for each customer within emails and activities. And finally, you can connect the AI note taker to your MCP. So what that means is you can basically ask Claude, remind me what happened in this meeting. Obviously, you have to have the note taker within that meeting, but Claude can check the information that was recorded from that meeting and give you an answer about your question about that meeting. I hope you enjoyed all of these new updates from Monday.com. I'd love to hear in the comments which ones you're going to implement into your accounts. And I'll see you next month for our monthly update video. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and remember to subscribe to receive tips and tricks on how to use Monday.com. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.